I tried this new Cliff Dive Demon Hunter yesterday, right after the mini set came out a few hours ago, and I saw Mr. Yager did really well with it, so I gave it a shot, and even though we started off really shaky, it actually is a pretty good deck, especially if you curve out the way the deck is supposed to. I'm gonna go over the deck quickly, we don't have too much stats for it, so craft at your own discretion. And the cool thing about this one is it actually doesn't have a single legendary in here, so it's very budget friendly and definitely worth checking out if you don't know what to play in the new mini set. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you do, a like and subscribe would be awesome, and don't forget you can hammer some Hearthstone coaching. Now, let's check out the deck. Here's the list I used, and I was at the verge of making some changes here and there after I drew both my Illadaris and Briar Spawns before I drew any of my frickin' Cliff Dives, but yeah, the deck is very streamlined into doing turn 5, turn 6 Cliff Dives. And the way it does that is thanks to your Tusk Piercers, which draw you the single Fate Trickster in the deck, which is gonna give you one of the Cliff Dives nice and early. That in turn is gonna give you a Illidari Inquisitor and Briar Spawn Drake, and those would be pretty awesome. Like, imagine this landing on the board on turn 5, let's say. You basically go face with the 8, thanks to already equipped some kind of weapon, because we do have a grand total of 5 weapons in this one, with a couple of Defiled Spears, with a couple of Tusk Piercers, with a single Eldrachi Warblade, that kind of stuff, and that way you are gonna be getting at least 9 damage to the opponent's face. And you also have a Briar Spawn Drake, which is gonna give you around 10 damage as well. So that's literally around 20 damage from hand on turn 5 or 6. The rest of the deck is full to the brim with a lot of removal stuff. You also have somewhat of a decent reach with the help of things like Chaos Strike. The Illadaris can discover you extra damage. Dangerous Cliffside can give you also a little bit of extra poke, that kind of stuff, so you are capable of killing opponents even as soon as turn 5 or 6, if you've actually curved out the way the deck needs to. We also have a couple of the new Sigil of Cinder, and this is basically something like a fireball against the opponents. A lot of the time you're gonna notice opponents are actually trying not to play minions against you, because they noticed you are gonna be cliff diving them super early, but you could instead just Sigil of Cinder their face, for a grand total of 12 damage if they're not careful, and that's also a pretty good amount of stuff, and you're just gonna curve into the turn 8 Illadaris, which are still gonna be damage to the face. The red cards can be helpful, so you can remove some nasty stuff. You have a good amount of early game stuff with the Grim Harvest, as well as the Wyvern Slumber, and like I said, you have a good amount of removal with all sorts of different things like I-beams, like Illidari can give you extra stuff, Infiltrate, that kind of stuff. So yeah, you do have plenty of decent stuff to be doing in the earlies, even though I-beam felt a little bit questionable, I think, so you might consider something else, but make sure for the something else not to be a cheap minion, because that's the whole point of the Cliff Dive in the end of the day. So be careful with that one. If you want to be putting something big, I'd say something like Marrowgar might make sense, and also that other card that gives you extra demons you can shuffle back into your deck. That could be an interesting inclusion if you ask me, because it's basically a safety net if the deck curves out like absolute dog water for you. I'm not seeing that card right now, but you remember the one, right? Discover 3 demons with a dark gift, pick one, the other 2 go back to your deck. That could be actually interesting, so you actually have something to do with the cliff dives. Anyway, obviously we don't have matchups, and for the mulligans, you're gonna want your Tusk Piercer, the Sigil of Cinder definitely ain't bad, Illidari Study is fine, Grim Harvest, Cliff Dive straight up is a keep, the Fate Trickster is also straight up a keep unless you already have a Tusk Piercer in hand, Wyvern is fine, Grim Harvest, that kind of stuff. And honestly, the same deal is on the coin as well, and here coining out the Cliff Dive is even better, so if you have it, that would be awesome. Like I said, the deck is pretty cheap. Well, it does have plenty of epics if we gotta be fair, like this is 4,000 dust worth of epics, but it is at least not having any legendaries, so there's that. Hope you enjoyed the guide. Now let's check out some of my games on my road back to top 1000 legend with this. Hope you enjoy. Okay. See this now. Cliff dive, you say? Don't threaten me with a good time. Me, I'm willing to give this hand a try. Okay, so far so bad. course, we're gonna get all the big shit as soon as we start doing the small shit. This one doesn't have Marrowgar, which is kind of weird. Bit weird, isn't it? Okay, bit of that card draw. More the big men, of course. I was today years old when I realized where the fuck is the clipboard package? Really? Guess we're hella streamlined into the... I mean, yeah, I get it, man. We're gonna draw all the big men, apparently. Apparently that's how it's gonna go. It has come to my attention, I'm gonna get fucked now. Give me the Briar Spawn and let's call it a day, huh? Should have attacked first, but that's none of my business. I feel like for this deck to work, we also need that other cards that puts things back into the deck, you know? And now when I do this, I'm gonna draw the last Drake. No? Okay. Don't. Thanks. It's the least you could have done. I don't have a weapon, so might as well just chill here. I mean, we didn't even do anything here aside from that 11 damage. That's cool and all, but a real dumb way to curve out with the deck. A real dumb way. Real schmoove. And there's the last Briar Spawn. Wouldn't mind getting a red card. May I please have a red card? Piece of filth. You piece of filth. That's gonna give him a couple of tenors. If I didn't know any better, I'd say I'm fucked. From where I'm from, those are fucking words, homeboy. Nah, we really curved out like shit. Let's not pretend we didn't see it. We curved out like absolute dog water. Why'd the dog-ass way to curve out there? Against Huntered. How'd that do? Gotta counter Imbue Hunter? Be fast. Fast dogs do counter Imbue Hunter nicely. They normally do not do well against fast aggro. That's the whole reason why Imbue Hunter was not great last expansion. I thought it would be, but it didn't. Okay, let's grab ourselves the Fae nice and quick. So we can grab the Cliff Dive nice and quick. The Fae Trickster. But I'd say Marrowgar definitely is kind of worth in here, innit? There's that red card I was hoping. Okay, gonna be a turn 5. Cliff Dive kind of deal. I'll also have a weapon ready for it. Should be jolly good time. Come on, bruh. What's it gonna be? Flap it. Flap it up. There you go. Cool. Let's lift it up. Come on, man. I think I'm a red card that. Not sure actually. Because if I red carded. Might kill my idiot first and then red card it, so I actually have a way to do the thing. Do I even want to red card it? Kinda don't, man. Ah, fuck that. Let's just poke it like this. Equip this, and next turn, fuck him up. Yeah, if I did red card and he did this, I would have been fucked as fuck. Problem is he only played a single shit, so my Illidari would be kinda dumb. I mean, if I get Illidari and Briar spawn, Briar's not gonna do shit. So let's slow it down. Just put this thing, perhaps. Oh, come on, man. He's onto me. He is onto me. Heal. I'm gonna go in. King Plush is gonna fuck me over, though. If he has one. That was the problem with this one. It's super streamlined into the cliff dive. The opponent doesn't play shit against you. You don't do shit against the opponent, kind of deal, huh? Hey, how's it going, Trim? 79 months. Damn, dude.
Sup? Number of months go burr. So which old deck is obliterating
Yeah.
everyone?
Seems like Pally is still pretty cracked. Shocking, I know. Mr. Yogurt has been doing swell with this big demon hunter too, with cliff dives and such. Kinda good. It's kinda good, but not for me so far, at least. Not for me so much. What was that even? Kinda had a good thing going there, but not so good. Not so good. Now, was the third subscriber of the day? Good stuff. Thanks again, guys. Much appreciated. Just a rogue. Both cliff dives in hand. What does that mean? What does that mean? I don't know. Let's try like that. Turn 5 cliff dive. All we need is weapon and a little bit of early game survivability, and we don't need that. We specifically do not need that. Go back. Fuck. Put it back. Willpower's glowing green. Let's not make a fool of ourselves. Not very many viewers today, guys. Guess everybody and their grandmother is streaming, and also it's a weird time to be streaming, for me at least. A lot of my regular viewers off to bed and whatnot, huh? I don't think I need to do much. Even if he decides to do some dumb shadow step shenanigans, shouldn't be that bad. Oh god, that's a big one, dude. Might be worth red carding it. Where them weapons at? Where are they? I'll red card it for now. I need me a weapon, man. Any weapon off the top, please. Great. We have like 4 weapons in here. Alas, we'd rather top deck the minions, guys. The minions are much more top deckable for us. Piece of filth. You dumb bitch. I guess we're not coining it out next turn, are we? It doesn't seem like it.
Shaking us stir.
Yeah, finally a piece of shit.
Vengeance is mine.
Just go face and hope it lands on one of those. I'll go like this, maybe. Something. Dude's not supposed to have too much reach in there, so could be fine. Unless he gets some random bullshit charge. Yikes. Good thing I have this thing. But I'm looking kinda grim. Kinda lame, because now I gotta kill these lifesteal shits, but it's not like I had another way to trigger them. And we're still gonna get a good amount of damage out of it. Okay. Let's see now. I guess the second cliff dive was a little bit too much, wasn't it? Should have thrown it back so we have better odds of getting the weapons. If I was doing these things a turn earlier, it would have been better. He returns that back. Plus, okay, so it's one off in it. Unless he preps some bullshit. He also lifesteals a buttload. Piece of shit. We screwed. Could heal a bit. Heal me, dude. You whore.
They will never catch me.
Please land on the one. Of course you won't. Of course you won't. I mean, yeah, whatever. I needed to get the 1 mana, the 5 damage lifesteal bullshit. That would have lifestealed me way out of range. Could have played this one better for sure.
Versus Rexar. Let the hounds sing along. This ends now.
That's the Hunter. I like these. I don't want to do it on turn 1 though.
By petal and thorn.
Not in a hurry for the sigil.
There, all better.
That ain't bad.
There, all better.
Good amount of card draw. I don't have my Cliffies yet. Still don't have my Cliffies yet, but my big meat demons are definitely coming in nicely. As they shouldn't. Lovely. Now, why didn't I think of that?
Follow the flutterwings.
Close enough. Yeah, don't play anything, but see where that takes you. Heal. Yeah. One off, you say. Face him. Wow, bruh. Nice face you did there. That was a whole lot of facing you did there. You did a whole lot of facing over there. Okay, just do this. It's one off lethal as well. It's gonna be two off in my case. Could red card it instead. I'll red card it instead so we get that damage in.
Vengeance is mine.
Was this even smart? If he has the rush hound, I'm fucked. It's not a particularly complicated turn, but I've seen worse out of players. That's never lethal. We're definitely curving out like absolute shit with this one though. No cliffs, no phase, no tusk piercers, but look at all these big shits. And we're still winning somehow. Guess that wouldn't have been the case if I was against a top tier deck right now, but still. Well, still dead, bruh. Dead on board. You done figured it out.
Versus Maiev.
I have found my prey.
You cannot hunt a demon hunter.
Okay. Like that. Against my opponent, nonetheless. It's been a while since I've seen my opponent. Hey, look at that. Instantly. Game instantly gives us the vibes. Doing it for the vibes, chat. Hearthstone is giving me the vibe check. The vibe checks are real, guys. The vibes could not get more checked than that. The vibiest of checks. thank fuck. I don't think my body would have been able to take another big shit. I draw the line at two big shits. After that, wiping becomes painful. What are we talking about still? Is this still about Hearthstone?
This guy's toast.
Sure. This guy is on a roll.
This guy's
Horse a horse. My kingdom for a horse. Next turn this thing's alive. It would be nice with this thing. I don't know. I might flip it, but no need to attack, is there? I'ma chill with it for now. Even though I might regret it.
Arise, twin shadows.
Oh man. Where that free damage AoE at? You dumb bitch. God, this deck, man. This deck just hates me, bro. Eat shit, why don't you? Ah, fucking hell, dude.
Vengeance is mine.
Deck truly hates me, don't it? Hurts, don't it? Got a lot of burn over this. He is no stranger to the burn life. Of course you did. It's a shit. Should have attacked into the 4-4, that was stupid. Next turn he dead, if nothing too fancy happens.
Now this
Problem is he can not do a Zilliax actually. Kill me. If I top deck Illidari, I swear. I swear to God. I don't know what I'm swearing, but I'm swearing it.
Rot number 802, welcome to the collection.
Hey, thank you very much for the subscribe, Nipobedemia. Much appreciated, my guy.
quickly.
You off. Please do not, for the love of all that's holy, you fucking hell, man. God damn it, son. We were not supposed to be alive over there. Next up on I Shouldn't Be Alive. Damn, dude. That was some. That was some. Jesus. Jesus. That was a game indeed. Definitely one of the games ever. One of the games of all time right there. 4th subscriber of the day, guys. One more and we get to spin the Wheel of Misfortune. Will I shave my beard? Will I shave my ass? Nobody knows. That's one way of selling the Wheel of Misfortune.
Cower before
Never know.
keeper.
This ends now.
Another hunter. A lot of hunters. Something like that. That's the neat part. We never know, DJ Hooker. We never know. That is the neat part. Something's getting shaved. What's it gonna be? Only the wheel knows. We are but his lowly servants. I'm gonna equip it, but we ain't swinging because we have the Cliffy. Am I even gonna equip it then? I am, but we ain't swinging. Let's not swing that dick.
There, all better.
Stop it, game. My first 2 top decks do not need to be 2 of my 4 minions every fucking game, bro. Just don't. Just don't. Fucking hell, man. Every time. Deck literally hates me. My first 5 cards always have to have 2 out of 4 big shits. Yeah, we can start swinging that dick. Next turn we can equip this. So again, swinging last turn could have been a little bit better, but let's not pretend we're gonna be winning this with 1 health exact. We might. Let's not pretend for now. Wow.
There, all better.
Okay. What? I'll just swing first and then whip. Let's hope we have big minion constipation for a change. Let's hope the big minion diarrhea has been taken care of. Hope it's under control. Thank fuck. Good old Clippy. Nothing. What am I doing instead, bro? Sounds like a turn 5 to me. I don't know. I'm no turn 5 expert or anything like that. But when it rains, it pours. Nope. Grab this one from Mr. Yogurt.
Need some minion
He
Pepto.
sounds like he was doing pretty well with it, so we gave it a good old try as well. And so far, kind of mixed results, but all around kind of fun. He didn't freeze me, so that's a GG. Jesus, man. Got him? Good. Figured it out. Thank you very much for the subscribe, MJM. You know what that means. We get to spin the Wheel of Misfortune. I might have oversold the shaving my ass thing, by the way. It's not on the wheel. But if it's a popular demand, we might. I don't know.
Versus Lunara.
Spin it, DJ.
Beware the turning tides.
This ends now.
Yeah, it's nothing but a lowly flex for yous. Just a lowly flex, I'm afraid. Well, ain't nothing wrong with a flex. Against the druids. think I'm gonna go with that. Here you go. Look at me. Look at me knowing how to make things look bigger on camera. Huh. A lot of years of experience, huh? A lot of years of experience on that one. Gotta know how to make that biceps look longer. Bigger. Right. Hey, look at that big minion diarrhea intensifying again. Okay. I'll take that any day of the week. 2 times on Sunday.
By petal and sword.
Alright. I'm gonna do this. Couple of more danger noodles on the board, ain't nothing wrong with that. Next turn, maybe the 2-drop plus weapon and hero power kind of deal. No coin on us here, so we'll see how that go. Maybe the Eladari is better then. There's the guy. I don't need the guy. High beam. High beam. I'm gonna grab that.
Vengeance is mine.
Follow the flutterwings.
Music sick. Lupus. I'm gonna do this. Okay. Of course it is. It's a mini set, guys. How many cards do you want me to change, damn it? What do you mean? It's but a mini set. A lowly mini set.
Petal and sword.
Arguably a very uneventful mini set, but a mini set nonetheless. Okay, thanks for the second minion, my fine bitch. Such skill, such wondrous power. One new card into Pally, congrats man, new archetype. New archetype right there. Mini set Pally OP. Mini set Pally number uno. Undeniable. Undeniable right there. I should have found the time to play this thing earlier. Seven, 9 damage is what we have. So I'd rather this thing is in the mix. Yeah, fuck that. I'm not gonna use this low KK right now, though. I'm never dead, famous last words, but I'm never dead here. Heal. Stop doing what you're doing. I specifically requested you not do what you're doing. What about the 2-4, bruh? You know what the 2-4 does, don't you? I'm pretty sure you have a pretty good understanding of what that 2-4 about to do. What that 2-4 do? What that 2-4 do?
Time grows short.
Nope. Oh, that 2-4 don't do nothing. He knew, chat, he knew. He knew that 2-4 don't do nothing. Neat. Neat, chat. Yeah, all around the deck kind of started shaky for us, and God knows it can cut around like a bitch. But, yeah, if Hearthstone don't want you to win, you ain't winning, son. What can I tell ya? Tough beans. If Hearthstone don't want you to win, you ain't winning. But, yeah, deck is not much different than what it used to be. It's kind of cool. Couple of new cards in it, so it's a new archetype, guys. It's a new archetype. Trust. Mr. Yogurt has done something over there. I think that's it for tonight, guys. Hope you enjoyed the stream. That was a roller coaster of emotions. But we ended up with a positive win rate. We finished it off. We climbed 75 plus spots.